that government should expedite the process sequentially by, for example, first clearing the aged claimants of 65 years and above, and those with claims of 20 cattle and below, and then probably consider those with 50 animals, so that every financial year a certain category is compensated. It is my belief that in the next 4 financial years, the process would have been completed.
So we ask for your indulgence that you also consider those other issues which were not on the agenda. Mr. President, this is your meeting. You convened it in your capacity as the head of the homestead we call Uganda. This homestead has many households. You listened to complaints. There has been grumbling in the compound concerning this sticking issue of cattle compensation, and you directed that those who are concerned should meet you directly so that this matter is settled once and for all. It's not our intention to distort the main purpose of this meeting. This should be first things first. Your Excellency, Acholi land was known for agro-pastoralism. We are cultivators, we are also cattle keepers. Because of insecurity resulting from our kind of messy politics, a subject that you will elaborate on in detail when you address us, we lost our livestock. So now, instead of selling cows to solve our problems, we started selling the food which we should be eating. Then we faced food insecurity because of that. That is how we ended up having World Food Program coming to distribute food in the most fertile part of Uganda, which was indeed a scandal.
She was talking about education and how many children are missing education and they are having their future ruined.
Kita chalo tino mapol mam yor berigan kwan yo me kwano loyagyo anyim giti kalore ko wako.
This is the problem of many tongues spoiling the porridge.
Eno ni meno gin matika nywane malupa ki le mapapat matika balo nyoga magitika gurne.
The NRM is always very clear and correct also.
Party me NRM tie kineno ma tie anyim maleng dak pol kar jeme matime weng tie ma tuolo matika maleng.
But when it comes to implementation, many of the people refuse to implement free education.
Ento ka o kerne teach joma pol pe ker loki ene weng I teach ene pe ko madong tie.
In the government schools.
School pagamente petika time.
They refuse.
Go kwero kerne teach ko.
So we have to, when it is very extreme, we use force, as you know. You can use force. When it is extreme, we can use force. But not all the time can you use force.
Kita do to tek to twal majo ma mi ro kere teach petika kerne ni mero dongiti gi kero I ket tek I teach.
So in this case, I've been begging people, please implement free education.
Pol kare bere bagodoge ni otimbe oket lok me kwan me no teach.
Because other things can wait, but children don't wait. If they don't go to school, they grow, they get out of time for education.
Jimmy ukwana te ver korne ento ka kwan palotino peramo korne pien ka go dongo anyim gi palle ko ka go donda mo kwan.
The Banyankore say you bend a tree when it is still not dry. If it is dry, you can't bend it. If you try to bend it when it is dry, it breaks.
Ilema mekgi bod Nyankole ge wajane yat ka for diak gomane yot enda ka do tuoro ke we gom nong tora.
So here the issues are two.
Eni dong tie lo gario ke ken.
Number one, why have people refused to implement free education in government schools?
Me achel pingo jo ma mi roket lok me kwan lu mugo me nono pegeti ka kerne teach. Pingo pegeti ka kerne teach.
And whom are they keeping out of school? It is the children of the poor.
Jo maginti awe kwan ke balane tie lutino palo chan ene kwan ke tika bale.
But the next point involved is the budgeting.
Me ario lok mapira tek ene kero chilling me kero Gemini egone e teach.
The big mistake are people who put pressure on us to touch too many things. Do this one, do this one, do this one.
Pa ko matong tia kela yela cha me budget ene ni Jimmy maluak merno ke ker teach do duong ritual umio balo budget me kwan nako.
And yet we have been advising you that we, in our heritage of resistance, we always do one thing at a time.
Ober kamini utam ni maluba ke te kwar wakiro wachako ke lok me resistant Jemi ke temo kore ke kore ke tema chiel kada ke kupe mukena endo pe chako lumugu.
That's how we succeeded.
Ena umio lwen mamego tum mabe yen gibera temne kore.
Touch this one, touch this one, touch this one. How would you manage?
Endo kada mere gudo ko Jemi weng la wa chiel temren lo hiro pien no do duong ma okaro.
Our war is in the parliament. She knows the budgeting.
Ona bo beta wolti parliament ngeo kidmete mo budget mabe mada.
Yes, this is the indiscipline, lack of focus. This one.
Eno ni pero madonga ke parliament pien waro pe good kind balo budget dong mi otia bale.
So she actually reminded me. I said, "Oh, okay, thank you very much for reminding me."
Opoe me poe uya tamu no miaragam loke ni beta ole chana gam.
The people blocking the future of our children are the ones who refuse to implement UPE in the schools, but also the ones who misbudget. Do this. Please, those can wait.
Jo matika balo kwan lumugu ene ma chel jo madege kerol kwan lumugu teach. Ki Mario jo matika balo kite budget ke merke tim je mapol la wa chel. Yene tika balo lok me kwan lumugu mano romo konyol wak.
Now we are now talking of peace. There is peace in the country.
Watia wa yendo kujong tie lobo kujong tie Uganda.
But this peace came from focusing. So please get the culture of budgeting by prioritization.
Kwan diro ni Kenyo unen riago manane e chako ke timu je mapira tek ke doka je mukere ni ene we ko timu je mi doka yot.
Even when you are walking, one foot on the ground, one foot up.
Karibeti ka wot kane tiena chelo ber chinga chel malo ene yomar yot me wot me chera nyem ber kid meno.
When the other one comes down, the other one goes up.
A chel ma male dugu pin me ngome na kupe chera nyem ene me wot ben ber yot.
You don't put both your legs up that you want to move fast.
Pero mo yiro tiela wa chela rio weng iporo ke ngom pelare me wora nyem.
If you do that, you will end up very badly.
Kaya temo kid meno iporo maraj mada wot pelare wot loye ko be chera nyem.
So please, let's now in the coming Chisanja, coming term, with our war and everybody, let's concentrate on providing free education in the government schools for the children. With war, the answer is you end the war, bring peace, rehabilitate.
Kid men wen kina pia takerne gigit wen ke gigit wen nene dano kwa ko duguma be kuju mirmeda nyim ene gina pia tak.
Rehabilitate according to your capacity, according to your budget.
Wa edwago ruampa dano malupe ki chilling matichi ka kerupe no be pelare.
And that's what we were planning.
Ene gin magamento no tika temna eno.
But these people went to court.
Ento jango chero court.
And you remember that time we were still fighting in Sudan.
Kare no lwen meno po duata wa lwen lo Sudan beno potie.
Because me, I'm always looking for peace. I said, okay, if they have gone to court, let's talk with them.
Kita pol kare ni yenyu lo yo me kuch we kuju beri kindano kare mena ni koti ka meta nyim we ge jok lo me koto ki pet pengi loka.
That's why they talked and then we agreed, although me I was not really convinced that that's the correct way, but if they believe that, let's try it.
Kare be no en peti ki yen ritual ni yo ne twer twer pero ni en to pe bere we onongi tem katwere ke tieko yo mamul.
And that's how we planned and budgeted for it.
En kita go plan no chake kere en kita kero chili o chake kit meno.
But soon we started hearing your problems.
Chochorge chaka winyo pega ma polo chake lok me chol.
First of all, the lawyers.
Ma chel longol kop lo pere da mo berga konyo jomo mirge chol ge pego chake kenyo.
For them, they were making money for themselves.
Ginno no tia tiki yoni en chalo me no chili chingi pege par pelo koko.
They took most of the money.
Pol chilling magi bera chole ginda kwanyo ko gerwa jebage.
Then, when we came in, that's how this idea of sending money to the accounts came in.
La chen ge tamne to gadong ge chol chilling account pangara chen mati koko. Nyodo konyo.
That's how they, because originally apparently the money was going through the lawyers, and then they would take all the money.
Pian we ati no chilling worge bolo pirida and to chilling ginda ngolo wiyo ge tamne to ge chol lo bor ngan mati la koko.
But even with our method of going direct to the beneficiaries, you have heard of the corruption.
Doga ye cha magi tiga chwala chilling go account pangara la koko. Pero do cha obiru puda ye da lok me chol. Bien cham chano do ni ye.
Corruption of mobilizing people to tell lies that then you get money and they take it. Some few people take it.
Gecharo yobo dano kin pachi ni wera cho ni ka cheno binu bori ini mina mukene and again mukene chako te make it meno.
But even if they were not corrupt and stealing, the process itself is not for our people of the villages.
Karibe ni kid meno kid me cho dan do bala ye pien jo mati charo magati pero do no kid church petika guru komgi.
Like for instance, when you talk of the powers of administration.
Tutwala chalo jomo kena manodo ngugi yuto dan go to magi mini kero me piru banyani enoni.
Somebody in Yoweri, in my village in Yoweri, those villages, powers of administration from whom? From the Administrator General. Those are for the Jomukwanos, people who are educated. Now, since we are here, let us solve this problem in the most rational way.
Kerdong wati kany wagore o kany ka chele loki en mir wanyam wabin ki yo mati menen ni cholo wor mabe.
That's why I came here, so I want to give you half an hour for people to tell me what to do. The wananchi, you tell me what should we do.
Do embe miyo dake ga piara dek. Weri in meti kenyo ni amalo inyuta mi ngome tamnu mirgetim wek cholo wor mabe.
I will sit down and hear what you are saying.
Ende be beru pinyo meru winyi lok maaki botu chawane dake ga piara dek.
If you have got some good ideas, walk to the microphone and advise us. Do we continue this way or do we do what?
Your Excellency, the Acholi community suffered more than in other regions. We were here for more than 20 years. Therefore, when you're handling our issues, I urge you have to look at it in a very holistic manner. To complete the compensation in Acholi people lost several things. Therefore, let the government come up with an holistic approach of compensating our people.
I would like to advise or request, if you could allow, let verification be done in the council floor when it is first verified from the local leaders from villages there. If verification can be done from local council, in the council floor, we are able to identify who is the wrong one receiving the money or who is a ghost person receiving the money for claimants.
The issue of, because now there are two issues. One is a flat.
Eno bikonyo wa meneno logario.
a flat empowerment for all families reaches everybody. It's better. There is that opinion.
Lok me achiel eneni tam tiga katini gichul dano go duju mano dog or achiel wel marom tame on benotia kati.
Which everybody seems to accept.
Nen chalo kita ena winyo kwere dano mapol tika chwakone.
But others say, yes, that one is all right, but also maintain the compensation for these other people.
Ento tam mukene majumoken tia kati kwere tia wachuni be nege chul orio go duju ento pichul man mediang majone dongi mogo nyingini umioro gemete gitieko.
But the money of the government is not limitless. If it's too much, the government will not manage.
Ento entika wachuni kachule tie duong tutwal gamente peromotiekone.
So that's why it is very crucial that we clean what is going on now as we discuss how to do either, because some people are saying restocking plus compensation for the verified.
Ene wego entika tamone umioro kongi ngi I record matie nyingi ka wego kony pien tamti ario makwago lok mechul eni kimeneno kit mekonyo odiki odini.
But can the government manage all that?
Ento gamente mono twero chopario enuni dujo.
So that's why I want a committee to discuss this issue. Two things for today. Audit what has been done, and two, let's discuss how to move in a better way.
Eno wego enemete jemario mirotime. Me achiel ng'iyo kit machulo woro kwede malupe ki record matie kime ario neno kit mageromo chopo kwede kiloke.
This is what I propose.
En jemario ma enetika kati kwede.
Ario.
Logario.
Achel audit.
Me achiel ng'iyo record matie ne eni.
Audit the 4,000 paid and how much?
Ng'iyo dano alibangwen magechuli ngara chiel gechulu chili adi.
And also audit the 12,000 verified but not yet paid.
Ng'iyo dano alibapa wiario madongi mogono mioro gechulgi ento pia gechulu gini angagi.
Ario, a committee to see how do we move now.
Lokme ario ene committee mo geket meneno dong kagetiego lokme achele dong gechera nyimnining mechopo loke ene.
We have the money and we can budget affordably. We can't do things which will collapse the country.
Chene mere tie ento romo timu jami matwere pege romo chopo jami duju piano chene penonge.
But how do we move in a better way?
Ento ge romo teore ni ningi yo mabe.
So after 1 month we should do. By that time we shall have the committee. We shall have gotten all the facts.
Eno wajuni itamu ni kage miyo due achiel inge due achiel no committee achiel u birodok jami unyokwet maguno romo konyo.
This is what I propose.
Ene en tam matika katikwede.
Do you support it?
Utamu ningo uchwako tami enoni.
You support it? Those in favor say aye. Those are going to say no. Or the ayes have it. The noes are.
Manyotini kit maogamo kwere tian lokene uchwako.
The no are manok.
Ni jo mapeo chwako ti manok.
Apoyo matek.
Ladiro puyo tutwal.
We have brought from the spectrum of they have come to listen.
By your presence and grateful for your, especially Northern Uganda. SACCO, which is in support for your leadership.
And